So this is a very, very interesting book. Professor MacDonald is Associate Director of the Institute of Geophysics and Planetary Physics at the University of California, Los Angeles. His researches have embraced a remarkable diversity of natural phenomena, and his professional interests are further extended by his participation in national science policy making. He is a member of President Johnson's Science Advisory Committee, and he's the one who developed tectonic warfare. The Fukushima earthquake is an example of it for the Haarp project. This is what Haarp is for: secret war and changing relationships. Deficiencies both in the basic understanding of the physical processes in the environment and in the technology of environmental change make it highly unlikely that environmental modification will be an attractive weapon system in any direct military confrontation in the near future. Man already possesses highly effective tools for destruction. Eventually, however, and eventually is right now, means other than open warfare may be used to secure national advantage. As economic competition among many advanced nations heightens, it may be to a country's advantage to ensure a peaceful, natural environment for itself and a disturbed environment for its competitors. Operations producing such conditions might be carried out covertly, since nature's great irregularity permits storms, floods, droughts, earthquakes, and tidal waves to be viewed as unusual but not unexpected. Such a secret war need never be declared or even known by the affected populations. It could go on for years with only the security forces involved being aware of it. And I can guarantee you the security forces all collaborate with each other and trade information. The years of drought and storm would be attributed to unkindly nature, and only after a nation was thoroughly drained would an armed takeover be attempted. So perhaps the effects of the Fukushima disaster, which is to weaken and to poison the food sources and water sources in Japan, will allow the U.S. military with 14 bases in Japan to take over such a strategic territory. In addition to their covert nature, a feature common to several modification schemes is their ability to affect the Earth as a whole. These are global wars now, from computer facilities and antennas that can touch any other place on this planet. The environment knows no political boundaries. It is independent of the institutions based on geography, and the effects of modification can be projected from any one point to any other on the Earth. There are Haarp facilities at Gakona, Alaska, U.S., Newfoundland, Russia, Tromsø, Norway, British, Cyprus, British, Dushanbe in Tajikistan, I don't know who that is, Australia, British, Antarctica, joint, Brazil, probably American, Chile, and Peru, those are probably American, and Arecibo in Puerto Rico. This is a completely new form of war. Political, legal, economic, and sociological consequences of deliberate environmental modification, even for peaceful purposes, will be of such complexity that perhaps all our present involvements in nuclear affairs will seem simple. Now, after reading that and understanding what is behind Haarp or how it might be applied, let's look at this disaster and maybe figure out some of the economic benefits behind executing a disaster like this. The Western North America, Canada, the United States, and Mexico is the food basket for North America. And what basically they've done is to contaminate it permanently with low-level radiation, which is contaminating the water, the livestock, the dairy products, the food, the air, even our gardens, our shoes, our umbrellas. And you should not go out in the rain for at least a year without full protective covering, including gloves, because this stuff goes right through your skin into your tissues and blood. And you should also leave the umbrella and your shoes or your rubber boots outside so that you don't track it all over your house and contaminate your house. In Tokyo already, there is yellow rain being reported. Yellow rain was reported after Chernobyl. It's the iodine 131 in the rain that is staining it yellow. And with that iodine is, remember, 13 other radioactive isotopes that are in that raindrop, in that puddle, in that stream running down the road. So you need to be very, very careful. And you should also avoid dairy products. Dairy products and drinking water are the main pathways for radiation into your body. And I'm really sorry to tell you this today, but I think people should know. I mean, I wanted to know, as horrible as it is. This is what Haarp is for. Secret war and changing relationships.